define those travels as you can, as the song says. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Goglings, Gogorifics, Gog-types, Goggaroos, that's a new one. Goggles, Goggers. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a Pen and Pixels stream here on GOG.com. I am your humble host, Darvin Elleron. Welcome to episode 182 of Pen and Pixels, as we are finally ready to go. I am running quite a bit late, obviously, today, as some of you may have noticed if you were following my Twitter. I will explain as much as I'm at liberty to explain in just a minute about that. But before I get there, just a couple of reminders about ways to support us. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to follow GOG.com. We have a lot of us here who do, we hope, a lot of cool streams for you, with a lot of release streams and a lot of streams of all different sorts of games, including, of course, a bunch of story-based games, which is the focus of my show here. Story and narrative in games, specifically on Pen and Pixels, which I usually do every Tuesday from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern, Daylight Savings Time. And so that is the deal with that. So please make sure to follow the channel. Please make sure to subscribe to GOG.com as well, so you can get some of those awesome emotes and custom sub badges that we have, which is always a good thing. That also goes to support the channel and all of us as streamers. And last but certainly not least, please make sure to click through and check out our individual channels as well, because we've got a lot going on over there, and I have one thing that I'm going to talk about today in particular that we've got going on as well. So we got a lot of stuff happening, a lot of things going on, and it is a pleasure to see all of you lovely people here today, and I hope everyone is doing well. So let me get turn that on like that, and let me do, wait for it. There we go. Good to see you all, and I see already that I've got one issue I got to address, which is I got to fix this autofocus, and then I've got to turn off the, hang on just one second here. Let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of that. Let me do that. Okay, lovely. And let me close this. I just want you to all see that you've got a lovely window. Okay, we've got a lovely window out here. But because it is very bright outside, we're going to close the blinds right now, because that's how we do things downtown. Like so. Now I can actually see you a little bit better. So good to see everybody. So let me just explain, first of all, a little bit why we're running a little bit late, and then we will get into the stream today as we continue with Pathfinder Kingmaker. Just to be quick about it, I am out here on the West Coast, as you folks might have noticed. Last week I was coming to you from an undisclosed Starbucks. This week I am coming to you from an undisclosed office from where I have actually in the past broadcast before in previous years when I've been out here. So that is what I am doing. So the internet will be good here, and I think we should have some pretty good internet for you over the course of the stream today. But we had a extended family medical emergency that had to be attended to, and that emergency is not 100% resolved yet, and I bring that up only to say that there may be a circumstance in which I've got to keep basically my phone by me, and there may be a circumstance by which under certain circumstances I might have to call the stream early and get out of here. I don't expect that will happen, but it is conceivable that it could. And all I can say is that I have been doing this show now for over 3 years, and I think I can count on the fingers of one hand the number of times that I've either had to miss or be substantially late to a given stream. And so I am sorry, but there's nothing you can do about it, and obviously family has to take precedence. And so that's basically what happened there. I hope, having said that you can keep some good thoughts in your mind and prayers if you're inclined and are of such a vocation and volition for a couple of people in my extended family, and I can't get into any more details than that. The second thing that I want to mention very quickly is one of the things that I have been involved in over the last few weeks that is involved with story and narrative is my Icarus and Jelinek Kickstarter. And I do want to talk about that very briefly because we had a big boost actually over the last couple of days, which I was very excited about. This is my graphic novel, which is Jelinek is the sequel to Icarus, which came out, the first edition of which came out back in 2016. But actually the artist that we have, Acela Fabio, is now doing an entirely new version of Icarus, basically with all new art. It's still my story. It has script by Keith DeCandido, Kale Satobo, you may know in here, Chris Suda is doing lettering and layout, and of course it's my my story. I'm very excited about this, and we got a big boost the other day, so we are right now just at about 50%, and we have about 10 and a half days, a little over 10 days basically to go. This is very exciting, as you might expect, and it's so exciting, as I just pop this up very quickly. Thank you, Echo. It is so exciting. I'm just going to show it very quickly because this is not totally a GOG thing, so I will just pop this up quickly. But it is so exciting. There you go. You can see we've got 110 backers, 6507, and we're moving on. That I'm going to do something for all of us, and that is that if we hit 6,600 of this Kickstarter during the stream today, I will give away a GOG.com game. Why am I going to do that? Because the lovely people at GOG.com gave me a number of codes to give away during my ARFCon charity stream. And I gave away a bunch of them, but there were some that were left over. And when I asked, they were very kind to say, no, you can hold on to it and use them for things that you wish. So where better to give away GOG codes than on GOG, I would say. So I'm going to be giving away a game, a GOG.com game at 6,600. We will raffle off one. And at 6,700, we will raffle off a second. So every $100 basically that we hit today on the Kickstarter, I will raffle off a GOG.com game, which again is me giving it to you, but it's courtesy of GOG.com, which gave it to me in the first place. So I think that seems appropriate and should be a lot of fun, and hopefully people can jump on board. We really do need people to continue to push forward. Our goal is 13.5, so we are still only at 50%, and as I said, we've only got a little over 10 days to go, so we're getting into crunch time here, so we really, really could use some help. We got a couple of big pledges that came in over the last couple of days, which was great, and hopefully we can get some more of that as well. So please consider pledging, spreading the word, and all that good stuff. It is about a young man with wings who falls into the heart of a dormant volcano and the incredible creatures that he finds there, including a flame petal prospector with red skin about 4 feet tall, and would remind you a little bit of a cross between Labyrinth and like an Old West prospector, basically, a character from Labyrinth. And then his companion, a two-tailed, lava-resistant dog-like creature called a Solar, whose name is Rig, and that is his pet, basically. And so those three are the subject of Icarus and Jelinek, and there's a lot of action and there's a lot of compassion and community that I talk about in that story as well, which is very important to me, as you might know if you've had a chance to watch any of what I do. So please consider doing that. Thank you for putting up the link, Echo. We'll mention it a couple of other times during the stream, but when I hit 6,600, giveaway, 6,700, another giveaway, a raffle. So the winner of the raffle will get one of the giveaway games at that point. So that's what we're doing, and that's the other thing that I've been involved with. Today we are continuing, though, with Pathfinder Kingmaker. I managed to do some decent work on this last time, so we're going to continue with that. I will say that in 2 weeks, so not this coming Tuesday, but the week after that, 2 weeks from now, we will be returning to the land of D&D as D&D with GOG, Storm King's Thunder, continues. That thing has been kicking it. If you were watching any of that as of late, that has been really pumped up and exciting. So that is something which is going to be happening in a couple of weeks. And then, as I said, we're going to be continuing with Pathfinder Kingmaker. My original plan was to finish Pathfinder Kingmaker and then go back to Divinity Original Sin 2. But I know that there are multiple GOG streamers doing Divinity Original Sin 2, so we will see what happens when I get to the end of Pathfinder Kingmaker, basically. If we get to the end of it and I'm like, there's nothing else that I really want to check out, then I will continue with Divinity Original Sin 2, but otherwise I will move on to something else. But that is after we deal with Pathfinder Kingmaker, and we are not at that stage yet. So with all that said, let us get over to the game and get cracking on it. Hey, what's up, Kilgore? Yeah, they've been better, to be candid. They have been better. I will not put that in your face the whole time, everybody. They have been better, but, it is what it is, and I feel like there is going, we'll see how everything goes. But I'm definitely hoping for the best. And as I said, any positive thoughts and prayers and all that stuff are appreciated. Again, this has nothing to do with me or my immediate family. It's extended family, but, so there's definitely some stuff. So, but that's as much as I'm able to say, but I very much appreciate your concern, sir, as always. Okay, with that said, oh my God, so loud. Thank you so much thank you so much, Ego Charlie. I appreciate that, Kerflop, very much. Believe me, I am so grateful for that. I can't even tell you how grateful I am. It really makes a difference, so thank you. At the moment, you folks just being here and joining me with all of the wonderful GOG community on this channel is really the best thing. And so that kind of thing is just so helpful. Also, I wanted to mention, by the way, one quick programming note. So because I'm getting started late on this, I had to cancel my own stream on my own channel. So I'm actually going to do a short stream after this one. So I'm going to go until about, let's see, 7 p.m. Pacific, so 10 p.m. Eastern. And then at about 10:20 or so, or 10:30, as fast as I can get set up, basically, I will do a stream back on my channel, and I will do that for a couple of hours, just to, you know, compensate a little bit for not being there earlier on. So that's the deal with that. What is lagging behind the audio? My video is lagging behind the audio? You know what? If it is, then I'm screwed, because there's nothing I can do about it. I haven't noticed that. Like, are you sure? Because it doesn't look like it to me. I don't think so. Because I have it plugged directly. I'm using my Thunderbolt dock, but I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. Anyway. So, but let's get cracking. Is my sound good, by the way? Can everyone hear me okay? All right, thanks, Kilgore. Can everyone hear me? Check 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My sound good? Everything's good? Is this okay sound-wise for everybody? And is the volume too loud? The music is a bit loud? Okay. Lovely, thank you. I will adjust that. I don't know why, like, all the music on here is, like, way too loud. There we go. How's that? Check 1, 2, check 1, 2, check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How's that? Is that better? Is that too much? Is that... I can come down even further if I have to. Should I come down even further or not? Hey, what's up, Ayrton? How you doing, man? No, it's fine? Okay. Kilgore is a musician of great renown, so if Kilgore says that the audio is good, I believe him. Okay, cool. Lovely. All right, thanks, everybody. And again, really appreciate Kerflop, the kind words and all that stuff, so... Oh, there's no issue, Mark. They were just sort of making sure that I was all good. They were just confirming stuff, but no issues. Yeah, Marinda, I have had a medical emergency for extended family that is still somewhat ongoing. So yeah, so not me personally, but extended family, which you know I have to obviously attend to first. So and again, as a reminder, yeah, well, we'll see. We're going to find out whether everything is okay, basically. But I can't get into more detail, but I do appreciate the thought about that. The other thing, again, just as a reminder for people popping in late, if you haven't already, please consider checking out that Icarus Jelena Kickstarter, because I didn't have my day stream today when I was planning to do a lot more talking about different stuff with it, it means that we're a bit behind where I wanted to be. So if people are interested and able to jump on board, checking out my graphic novel, that would be appreciated. And as I mentioned, when we hit 6,600, at 6,507 right now, when we hit 6,600, I will give away on this channel a GOG.com game, which seems to fit since we're on GOG.com. And at 6,700, I'll give away another one. So all we have to do is hit 93 more bucks on that, and I will raffle away a GOG game to lovely people. So, cool. All right, let's do it. Whoops. Kilgore, have you tried this game yet? I don't remember if you had tried Pathfinder Kingmaker. I feel like this is a game you might be interested in at some point, maybe? Because we talked about it. I mean, like... Okay, because I know we had both looked at it, obviously, and, you know, you had, and all that. Since Kilgore and I have somewhat similar tastes in games. Yeah, I'd be interested to see what you think. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Cool. All right, Arvin Olegs. Let's do it. It is a PC game. The one that I'm going to be giving away, I will be giving away a PC game, if that's what you mean. If you don't mean that, then this is a PC game that I'm playing right now, yes. Indeed. Ooh. Ooh, nice, man. Those are always fun. Usually that's one of those things where you can do it and everyone immediately is like, I will help you build it. I will help you build it. You know, everyone loves building these things. Okay, let's see. I have to remember what I was doing. So, right, okay. So that means we can assault the Staglord's Fortress, right. And then once we do that, we'll solve the Riverbed Nightmare as well. So, it's Stolen Land time, people. Main quest time. Let's do it up. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Cat Pig. I actually did something a little bit for my home rig. What I ended up doing was I bought a PC from Micro Center, and then I got one that was designed to be fairly expandable. And I immediately, after I got it, got a better better power supply, and I got a better graphics card, and I got, I think I got an expansion of memory, and I could still get a higher chip or whatever else. So another year or two down the line, I could expand it a bit further. So the idea is basically to make it so that computers for me can last, 5, 6, 7 years with a couple of upgrades and tweaks here and there before I have to get a whole new computer. So. Yeah. There are 500 ways to build a PC wrong, according to the internet. Oh, no, I have no doubt of it. And every time you're told every single one of them, in every case. Oh, you know what? Wait a second. I need to find out about healing potions. Yeah, no, I need more healing potions than that. Healing potions. All right, Jihad. What services do you offer? This is not helpful. Actually, maybe it is helpful. God, they're so expensive, though. All right, Scroll of Cure Critical Wounds. Scroll of Cure... that's not bad, actually. Oh, I know why. But the reason it's so much cheaper than that is because you can't always use it. Like, only clerics and certain others can use this. Tristan, Lindsay, and Harem. I guess... I guess I will get a few of these. 3, 4. Yeah, because I can afford that. Let me get one more of these. Actually, let me get a Cure Serious. Okay. Okay, I need to make sure that I put that... I got to put that in his inventory. Let me put that in his military right now. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Dragon? How you doing, man? Good to see you, sir. Dragon, by the way, I got in contact with... the problem that we previously discussed has been resolved. Thanks to a friendly set of neighbors. He said mysteriously. Yeah, it's too bad they don't stack Topkin, I agree. I mean, it's less realistic, but... No, the ice cream did not completely melt. I feel like Mark of the Dragon saying to Dragon Spear that you approve of this underhanded shadiness is a little sketchy, I gotta be honest. I find that a little shady. I'm just saying, when you say conflict, I say interest. Conflict, interest, conflict, interest. I'm just saying. Alright, Oleg, I need some potions. Where are your potions? Well, we did ignite it, but what the heck? Just Dragon can speak. Yeah, often misunderstood. Yeah, it's Bakken. Bakken's got the potions. Show me what you have. Show them what you do, random task. Alright. There we go. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then... Deal. That was worth it. Conflict and chaos is the ladder of opportunity. Yeah. I just forgot who was who. Okay, so I've got that like that. All right, but I need better than that. Right, let us. So cure moderate wounds, right? I'm going to need gonna need that for you. I don't need it for you. And I don't need it for you, but I sure as hell need it for you. Because Amiri is forever getting in trouble. Always being like, I won't let this stop me. Except that she always lets it stop her, you know. You're just kind of like, really? Because... Okay. Good. Alright. Now we are prepared, chat. I was not prepared before, but that is not the case now. Okay. Whoa. Wait, what? Holy cow. Okay. Wait a second. That would have been... Wow. It is a good thing they had that because I had no idea that I just got that. What is this? Explorer's Belt. Grants its wearer a +2 enhancement bonus to con, a +2 resistance bonus and saving throws against diseases, fatigue, and exhaustion. Well, hello, nurse. Good God, that would have been a huge problem. Damn, that's amazing. Yeah, and Amiri definitely needs it. And Blessed Signet grants its wearer the ability to cast Blessed spells as a first level cleric 3 times a day. 3 times a day. And it's once, twice, 3 times a day. Nice. I can't believe I almost missed that. All right. Good. Now we're officially done. I really liked that feature even before that happened, and now I like it even more. Okay. Oh, look at who I could... No. Okay. Now, where is the Stag Lord? Show me the Stag Lord. It said that the fog cleared enough for us to find the Stag Lord. Show me the Stag... Ah, ha, ha! Yes. Let us go. Now they're going to start complaining about rest. I'm tired. I don't get to sleep. I need to catch my breath. Why are we always running everywhere? I'm really tired.
I'm hungry. When we stop.
Okay. I'll probably want to rest. Yeah, I'll probably want to rest. I probably could rest, let's say, here. Can I get one more? Yeah, I'll enter here. You still into sleep? Right? Well, look, you know.
Gather all strength.
Don't you think?
I think England's going to have plenty of time to rest after the World Cup game today. Hey-o! Oh, it was so juvenile.
Adventures can wait.
Didn't realize there was a World Cup. Hello? That's true, Dragon. Why am I not camping? What? Why am I not? Why am I not camping? Why am I not resting? Wow, really? I wonder if this is going to be a problem. Hello.
Now, this is a surprise. I'm on my way to pay the Stag Lord a visit, and I don't expect it to be a friendly one. How about we go together? I'd appreciate some help during the fight.
Why did you decide to rebel against the Stag Lord?
I used my head finally. I grew up in Restov, choking on hypocrisy. The Aldori make like these brave, noble defenders of justice. But they're afraid to do so much as bark at Shatova. The Stag Lord, he seemed different. Mighty, menacing, like a huge wave rolling toward the shore.
Like a huge stag about to get smoked.
He said he'd build a new kingdom here, and anyone brave enough to fight under his banner would get a new life. But now he just sits in his fortress, drinking away and plumbing his bedroom pillows for some queen of his. Though I can't say if she's real or just a symptom of his drunken delirium.
Damn.
I trusted him. In his name, I almost got Svetlana killed. The only living soul who's been kind to me. I was wrong, and I want to right that wrong with my own hands. I will free these lands of Stag Lord.
So what's your plan?
What's the plan? A fight's a fight. They'll let me and anyone with me inside the fort. No questions asked. Once we're in there, we call out the Stag Lord and tell him it's time to demonstrate his royal ambitions.
What do you mean, Kerflop? Not reading the text? What do you mean? Because there's voice. It's voiced over, so... You mean my part of it? I haven't had a lot so far. You can't hear the voiceover? Is that the case for everybody? It's really quiet? Oh my god. Alright.
Fine. Just don't take long.
Okay. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. See, it's weird that music is higher. Something is still foul. Jeez. Good God. Why is that so loud? Oh my God. GOG alerts. Why are you so incredibly loud? No. This is so weird. I don't understand because, like, if you can see right here, the voice volume is like 80, is like almost at 80 now, right? Ambient volume is really high. The music volume is at 58, but if I don't cut down the rest of it, like, then everyone says the music is overwhelming.
Get a nice walk in? Can we go to the fortress already?
How is that? Is that any better? Well, I do want them to hear the voiceovers, though. Is that better?
Fine. Just don't take long.
Okay.
I do what I must.
I am what I am. Oh, you, sir, have forgotten to summon your pets. There we go.
I need to catch my breath.
Oh, zombie.
Inspiration.
This will hurt. Tear them apart.
Okay.
Do not falter.
Burning hands. Booyah!
Provoked. We should gather our strength.
I'm listening.
There we go.
I won't let you down.
Let me throw another one of those Cure Light Wounds in there. Oh, unless all I have is the... Oh, no, I do. I do have plenty of those. Okay, I was going to say. I was like, what? That would have been crazy. What class am I playing? I will show you myself. I am currently playing a Stormwalker. So I am playing a Ranger. But Stormwalker is the specific model of it. A Ranger who walks in the Tempest unafraid. I am unafraid of the Tempest. Addicted to Mosh. Or at least that's the theory. I've always liked Rangers in these games. I often play Rangers. I like Monks too. Sometimes Sorcerers as well. But in tabletop, I like Rangers. Also, in general terms, I like Rangers basically because I'm kind of an Aragorn fanboy. So,
Adventures can wait.
dude, if you're still talking about resting, come here rest. You said it, dragon. There we go. All right. I can't hunt here. Why can I not hunt here? Is there a reason that I can't... I call it precious. Is there a reason that it says skip time? Why can't I... Use rations. Why is it saying the party will not rest? Because of the area? I don't... want to hit out to rest? All right, fine. No, that's not true. I've got enough rations. Look. Well, I can't... I can't show you right now, but I did. I was able to click on it, and I did have enough rations. I thought that too, but...
I'm hungry. When we stop.
Okay. Yeah, but I can click on it, though. I need 6 rations. Oh, because you're saying I only have 4 rations? Oh, well, maybe. Let's see.
Hey, book kid. Want to hear a story about hunting a saber-toothed owlbear? That was a good hunt.
A saber-toothed owlbear? But Amiri, owlbears don't have teeth. They have beaks.
Alright, sounds good. See you, Cat Pig. Okay. Now everyone is rested, so now they'll stop complaining about how tired they are. My party, man. My party's always, oh, I'm just so tired. I'm so exhausted. I'd like to rest. Bah. You know who doesn't rest? Evil. That's who doesn't rest. Yeah, exactly.
I'm there.
And Reavers.
I'm not afraid.
Death, zombie.
Serves me right. You think that hurt?
Wow.
You should have run!
You guys are tearing this up.
Something bothering you?
Not really. There we go. Magricio, Turinos. What do we got? Silver chain, silver statuette, and gold.
Their life ends here.
Onwards!
Whoa.
Stay behind me!
Get thee behind me, Satan.
Repent!
Out of our story.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Mary is always in trouble, man. Damn it.
Survive! I always survive.
You forced my hand.
Let us strike as one!
Suddenly we're going like really slow.
Strike
Your unlife ends here.
This is for you.
Do not falter!
Gone from Sarah.
You deserve it.
Man, this is not going well.
Hey, can someone help me? I died.
Dude. This is not going well. My crowd control broke down and like...
Onwards!
I don't know why this is going so slowly either.
A miserable
Still got it?
last chapter.
Could this happen?
Stay behind me!
Stay behind me, she says to no one.
Let us strike as one!
Let us strike as one. I like that she keeps saying that and doesn't realize that there's no one behind her.
Do not falter! Onwards!
Onwards! Come on, Valerie.
Stay behind me.
Get thee behind me.
Let us strike as one. Ah!
Oh. That's better. Thank you.
I can't keep this up much
Whoa,
longer.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Do not falter. Ah!
Alright, you gotta die. I mean, undie. Valerie verse.
Onwards.
Get in there.
Stay behind me.
2 ones left. Valerie versus everybody.
Ah!
Yeah. 1 left.
Let us strike as one.
Valerie's gonna one-man this instance. Yes! Valerie for the win.
Confide in me.
I knew she had it all along. Never a doubt.
What you want?
Oh,
I
darn
need
it.
a challenge.
Mary didn't get
Right
any of
here,
that.
my friend.
Okay, let's see. Whoops. All right, let's do that. Drink a ton of potions. Okay. Okay, make sure I've got... She is out of all of hers. She definitely did use those. I've already got an alchemist fire there, don't I? I do. All right. Some drugs are bad, okay? Let's see. Potion of remove. Let's throw one of those up there. Good. Okay. Okay, so that was a little hairy. Rapid shot. I just want to make sure that I've got everything. Okay.
I'm listening.
I'm listening. Oh, you didn't actually. She didn't have raid on.
Command.
Okay, that's interesting. Now, where was I before I was so rudely interrupted by everything? Wow, that is a lot of money. 723 gold. Ancient ruins with signs of more recent but likewise destroyed buildings. It seems that someone tried to settle here before the bandits. A heavy pick, huh? Heavy pick +1. I've seen it all before. Does not interest me. Talden Warrior's dog tag. I got everything here. Oh. No, I did not. Okay, it's just shields and Masterwork Scimitar. I mean, Scimitar is nice, but not magical, so the hell with it. As opposed to the beginning of every role-playing game, as you folks know, the way this works is that the beginning of every role-playing game begins with a bunch of people basically taking everything that isn't nailed down. So you're like, forks, spoons, sure. Taking it, sure. Absolutely, I'll do. No, I'm gonna take that. You want to give me a steaming pile of rotten ferret's toes? Yes, I will take it. At the very beginning, you pick up everything that isn't nailed down, and then as time goes on, you become a little more discerning, and you're kind of like, I don't really need this or that. Okay.
Follow if you dare.
Totally going to give him the Aragorn speech. Let the Lord of the Stags come forth, so he may face the free peoples of Gog-Kam
I'm there.
in brotherhood and Diorem freeness. Right. Here's our boy Kressel. Or girl Kressel.
Aha! A test of my abilities.
I'll try to make this swift.
Do not falter.
Not much of one. Let's see, we've got a topaz ring, ancient rust-landed coin, and gold coins. Human's corpse with signs of torture. Perhaps it was a bandit's prisoner, or even one of them punished for some misdeed. Could very well be. Alright, so we're trying to avoid the frontal approach.
I do what I must.
It seems unlikely that they wouldn't give you another option here. Well, I may not have a secondary option. Might be time for that frontal assault. All right, here we go. Stop! Who's there? A sentry calls out to you lazily, an obvious demonstration of how self-assured the bandits here are. Let's try this. You're waiting for new recruits, right? I was told to introduce myself to the Stag Lord. Like he's got nothing better to do than greet every flea that comes to visit. Well, go on, I guess. Maybe it'll provide some entertainment. Outstanding. That's exactly who I am.
I'm off.
I'm off.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
Now you face you, the Aldori envoy who killed Hap's fellows at the trading post.
Any last wishes?
Maybe?
I'll fight if I have to.
Well, take him down.
Come to this.
Take him down. Get back here. Oh, God. This is bad. This is very bad.
Provoked.
Very, very bad.
I'll survive.
Damn it.
I always survive.
Hey.
Stay behind me.
Kinda ran ahead of me a little bit.
Healing fire. I need your breath.
Okay. Wait.
Let us strike as one.
Well, this was a little bit more direct than I was planning on.
Kill me.
Woo! Okay. Okay. Select all. Everyone join up here. That worked out okay. Now heal
Your
living.
troubles.
That could have been a lot worse. Okay. That could have been a lot worse. All right. Cure moderate wounds. Almost out of cure moderates now. Don't have any major injuries. Good, lovely. Okay, how far did I go into the... Okay, this was a lot farther than I intended to go. Because I just kept running after that one dude, and I'm just like, come on, come on.
I see something.
So it could have been a lot worse.
Anything else?
Ooh, Wand of Vanish and an amulet. Okay. What have we got with that amulet exactly? Natural armor +1. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, I'm just continuing to make Amiri less squishy. The goal here is to make Amiri, who's always on my front line, less squishy. How do I...
In due time.
It seems to be just pausing it. Are you sure?
Face me if you dare. Good.
This will hurt.
All right.
Wow, that hurt. What?
This is where I step in. What? Miserable.
Survive. I always survive.
This is for you.
Saren Ray, be generous to them. for I am not.
I just realized Squishy is cute though. Yeah, it can be.
I'll fight if I have to.
I really am trying to figure out why this is not speeding up more.
You can't stop me.
Ow, stop with the alchemist fire. Damn it.
I require healing.
Hurry up. Okay.
Do not falter. I can't keep this up much longer.
Dawnflower.
Dude, can we please destroy the alchemist fire?
Avenge me.
Stop throwing alchemist fire, for the love of God.
This is for you. I'm wounded.
You should have run!
This is not gonna work. Dude, I swear to God, stop with the alchemist fire.
Strike! Don't hold back!
Right. Oh my God. Freaking annoying. Wait, is this the thing where I have all the stuff?
In due time.
Okay, so can someone explain to me, this V thing doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's not speeding up. Well, I guess it is sort of, but... Alright.
Anything else?
Okay. I guess it kind of is. It's kind of inconsistent, though, it feels like. Alright.
Adventures call to them.
Also, I just realized I didn't have her raging, so... Let's inspire courage.
Waiting.
Let's have you rage.
I'm not afraid. Consider me provoked.
This won't kill me.
She dies too quickly, man. She dies way too quickly, Mary does. Way too quickly. Way too quickly.
This will hurt!
And it keeps slowing down combat, and I don't know why.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Strike! My
That was satisfying. Ugh.
Repent.
This wound! My gift to you!
Never mind this Warn the Stag
You should
Lord.
have run!
Kill him. Thank you. Jeez. Alright, look at this jerk. Bandit Alchemist, Alchemist Fire, more Alchemist Fire, more Alchemist Fire. That's like a one-trick pony, man. He's a one-trick pony, man. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So, that was terrible. And everyone is hurt and injured. And in big healing trouble. have to see if I can rest. So what is there a way that I can disable the slow combat command? Is there any way to do that? Does anybody know? Because I'm finding this incredibly annoying. Like I'm pressing WASD to move around the landscape, and I don't understand why. I don't get it. Does anyone know? Some of the goods are stained with blood. It's not hard to guess the sad fate of their owners. Okay. Actually, let's go back and get these other people.
I'm there.
Probably going to need to rest anyway. Does anyone know? Nobody knows? I tried that. I tried that green arcs. It doesn't do anything. It pauses it. As does spacebar. In fact, you know what? I'm going to look at these options to see what that's keybound to. Let's see. So... tactical time flow. Shift plus space and V. Well, see, this is what I mean. I don't want tactical time flow. Like, ever. So, I want it paused or unpaused. See, right now it doesn't seem to be doing... I don't know. I am very confused. That's right. It doesn't do anything. All right. I'm going to quick load because I need to not have that happen. I need something better than that. Well, it's definitely doing something when I press it. I mean, it's definitely something is happening, but yes, something is happening, but what is happening? What is happening here? Line must be drawn here. And no further.
In due time.
Alright, I gotta go rest again, then come back, talk to these people, and say, hey, help me clear out the rest of the fortress of the Stag Lord. Help a brother out. I'll take that. Chocolate. Almost left behind some chocolate. This is so useful, this is what you left behind thing. Except instead of, can you imagine Bob Ross doing that entire lecture? Oh man, now I want to find that. Okay, hold on a second. So let's see if I can find the line must be drawn here speech. Okay, let's see. Alright, so this is the famous one that's like, I will not sacrifice the Enterprise. We've made too many compromises already, too many retreats. They invade our space and we fall back. So Bob Ross's, so you guys know, right? The version of it, Jean-Luc Picard's version is like this. I will not sacrifice the Enterprise. We've made too many compromises already, too many retreats. They invade our space and we fall back. They assimilate entire worlds and we fall back. Not again! The line must be drawn here, this far and no further. And I will make them pay for what they've done. Right? Bob Ross is like, I will not sacrifice the Enterprise. We've made too many compromises already. Too many retreats. They invade our space and we fall back. So let's just assimilate entire worlds and we fall back. But not again. The line must be drawn here, this far, and no further. And I will make them pay for what they've done. Maybe just a little happy little Borg over here, and maybe just a little bit of a little Klingon battle cruiser over here. And he piled upon the whale's white hump the sum of all the rage and hate felt by his whole race. And if his chest had been a cannon, he would have shot his heart upon it. It's just fine. Just got to beat the devil out of it. Bob Ross does. The line must be drawn here. Bob Ross is Captain Picard. Happy little Borg. Oh, goodness me. All right. Let's do it.
If someone hits you on your cheek, you just need to block it, counterpunch, and hit the bastard so hard his ears fall off. Just listen to yourself. Mercy. Forgiveness.
Amiri, you confuse mercy and stupidity. One can be merciful and also able to stand up for oneself.
God damn it. Main cook spoiled a hearty meal. Alright. Alrighty. Now we can move on. Welcome, by the way, everybody, to episode 182 of Pen and Pixels. I am your host, Arvin Elleron. This is the show that we do every week, focusing on Tuesdays, focusing on story and narrative in games, although usually we do this earlier in the day, but I had a personal situation I had to deal with, and so we had to start a little bit later, but we are going to be playing here until 10 p.m. Eastern, which is 7 p.m. Pacific out here where I am, so about another hour and 15 minutes or so. We'll be playing. If you like what you see in here, please follow the channel. Please subscribe to GOG.com if you really like what we're doing, and please check us out individually as well. And please, if you haven't already done so, please consider supporting my Icarus Jelinek Kickstarter, which is to benefit my graphic novel. And the reason I bring it up here is that we are at 6507 right now. When we hit 6600, I will raffle off a GOG.com game, and at 6700, I will raffle off another one. So why not join the 110 other backers who have already seen fit to support our project? Thank you all, and let's keep it rolling. And speaking of keeping it rolling, I'm now going to talk to Kressel. Since obviously we've blown the whole let's investigate differently.
Can we go to the
Direct
fort?
attack.
Let's go. Let the fate of the stolen lands be decided in battle.
Hear that. Thanks, Kerflop.
Oh, it's you, girl. Why have you come?
You made it out to see us. Quite an achievement for someone who claims to be king of these lands.
Hold your tongue, Kressel!
No, I've had enough of following you like a dog.
What is that voice?
I'm here for blood, Stab Lord. One of us won't see the end of this day.
All dogs try to bite their masters eventually. They shouldn't.
Oh! Hey!
These lands
What?
are mine.
Why did she just...
Take them from me.
What the... Really? She just stood there while that happened? Wow, man.
This will hurt!
Alright. Should have done this before the fight, but... that's Amiri running up to get this guy.
Please.
Oh! Why is there an owlbear here? Why is there an owlbear here? Who called the owlbear?
Chapter.
This is really bad.
Survive. I always survive.
Let us strike as one.
This is not going to work well. Well, that didn't work. Well, crap. Gets out and pushes. I am going to have to. I appreciate that, Dayhawk Titan. I think I was wondering about that, Kerflop. That's not a bad idea. There has been some general discussion. Yeah, I don't think I'm actually ready to grab Kessel yet. I will grab Kessel a little bit later on. I want to clear out more of this place first. But anyway, there has been some talk about that down the line. So, but the only way it happens is if more people support what we've got. So, but it's conceivable. I could see it. Can't decide between Kingmaker, Deadfire, Original Sin 2. I have Original Sin 1, Pillars of Tyranny, and wasn't impressed with any of them and didn't finish them. Now that's interesting, Dayhawk Titan, because I was not really that impressed with Divinity Original Sin 1 either. I liked Pillars of Eternity, but I didn't love it. And Tyranny I did like. But none of them were among my favorite games of all time. However, I will say that Original Sin 2 is excellent. And I just happen to have been playing other games, in the interim. And so far, I have liked Kingmaker as well. So there may be, if I'm not saying that we have identical tastes, but if you like, it sounds like there are some similarities there. And I definitely enjoy this where I did not necessarily enjoy some of the other ones.
Can you make an apple with police? I need inspiration.
Death, 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 death. God damn it. Good. Oh, no, 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 no.
Be down, for I am not.
They go down!
Nice. Get back here. Woo! Okay. Yeah, Original Sin 1, I just bounced off a lot of the writing and the story, quite honestly. Like, I liked it, but it wasn't...
I wrote it like I saw it.
Like I say, I just was not my favorite thing. But, okay, let's see. Do I have a Cure Light Wounds that I can throw this way? I like Tyranny. I thought that Tyranny was a more coherent game in a lot of ways than some of what I saw with, say, Pillars of Eternity. I also liked the DLC, Pillars of Eternity White March Part 1. I actually liked better than Pillars of Eternity itself. And there were aspects of that game that I think just didn't come together fully for me. One example of that is the Choose Your Own Adventure stuff I actually really liked. But I didn't think that it fit tonally with a lot of the other things around there. And that was basically a big part of why that did not work for me. Right. Yeah, that is gone in DOS 2. Yeah. DOS 2 is a much tighter, I think, product. I think they made a lot of quality of life improvements, honestly. So, okay, what am I looking for? I am looking for... Yeah, so again, my opinion, like, obviously no guarantees because your mileage may vary, but I liked Tyranny. Oh my gosh. go. That's more like it. Nonstop, what's going on, my man? How are you, Nonstop? Okay, good. So now we're starting to clear things out. Because, see, my feeling is if we can clear some of this out and we can get rid of that owlbear in particular, then we'll be in a better spot. There's Nonstop with a 31-month streak. DRM free. Thank you, Nonstop. Thank you so much, dude. Welcome back to the DRM free community. 12-month streak, 31 months. Man, that is no joke. That is a lot of months, sir. That is a lot of months. Thank you for being a part of it. And of course, Nonstop is a supporter of mine on the channel. He supported the Kickstarter. He does lots of cool stuff, so. Oh, for the love of God.
Let us strike as one.
Why are there ferocious wolves in here? They just keep ferocious wolves? Really? Just there's a bandit compound and they're like, hey, let's have some ferocious wolves. You know what bandits need? Ferocious wolves. Yes, indeed, Nonstop. I am indeed attacking the Stag Lord. And I just got owned by him, or more accurately, I got owned by the owlbear, which shows up all of a sudden from behind you.
Done.
Engraved bracelet and Shield of Faith. So I'm basically clearing out the outside here before I go talk to the Stag Lord. Seems that bandits wanted to build heavy fortifications here. That will not work out.
Forget it.
Ooh, a glaive. Alright, I'll check that glaive in a minute.
Anything else?
A glaive and a cloak. Alright. Let's see what we've got. Cloak of Resistance +1. Yep, that is better. And a glaive +1. 2 at 11 damage. No, or sword is still better. Yeah, I saw that. It's alright. It was worth it because I got a +1 cloak. So that was okay. I'm also hoping, don't tell me if this is not the case, but I'm hoping that as I'm dealing with these bandits, it means that I will have fewer to deal with at the end fight. So, I don't know that for sure, but that is my hope. Okay, good. Their ghosts come to fight. You will pay the ultimate penalty. Yeah. Ooh, a kukri. Ah, now, interesting little connection here. This kukri +1, so I actually named a weapon in one of my novels called a kukuri based on this. It's basically a curved knife, essentially, as you can see, but it's a large knife. It's really cool. It's actually even, you can actually even throw it, theoretically. Although it's not, it's a little unwieldy to do so. But I've seen it actually done. That's awesome. True facts, Crushy, true facts. Ferocious wolf and a bandit. Well, hello, ferocious wolf and bandit.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me!
What? Call the Stag Lord.
Who dares disturb me while I'm drinking?
Your butt out in our store. Serves you right.
Okay, wait. Rage. Alright, courage. Bless. I didn't realize that was going to trigger this whole battle, but... Yeah, Crystal comes up anyway. How did Valerie go down? Who is hitting me? Who is hitting me for that kind of damage? What is this nonsense? Wow. In case you're wondering why I'm still going through with this, I'm going to be redoing this, obviously.
Last chapter.
I see your light.
Wow. All right. Well, it's buff time then. It's buff time. Okay.
Confide in me.
Done with waiting.
Okay. Here we go. So, let's see what we've got. All right. Let's see. Potion of Resist Cold. Potion of Shield of Faith. Let's see. Potion of Shield of Faith. Let's see. I want you to... Potion of Enlarged Person. $364? My God, nonstop. So you were way, way ahead. Okay. All right, Protection from Chaos. Right. Protection from evil. Oh, wait. My bad. Communal. Can you please use it? Please? Okay. Okay, we don't need that. For you, use Shield of Faith. Okay.
How may I help?
Then I would like you to Blessing of the Faithful. Okay. And then I would like to, just playing around on the map. Oh, wow, okay. Then I would like you to Protection from Evil. Order, Adayan. Blessing of the Faithful. Them.
mercy.
Okay, let's do this. All right.
I won't let you down.
Okay, and now
Adventures call to them.
courage,
Well,
rage. All right. Now we are, I think. Okay. Now we're ready.
I'm not afraid.
That's this guy called the Stag Lord.
Who dares disturb me while I'm drinking?
Face me.
Lands are mine. I won't let you take
Repent!
Okay, now. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to GOG.com X Killa. All right, let's see. We've got. I think we've got a coup de grace somewhere, don't we? Looking for, like... I feel like we got, like, a Bane somewhere. Okay, it's Cure Moderate Wounds. Very dramatic. Alright, let's see. Telekinetic Fist. Okay.
Be generous to them.
Jeez, come on.
I am not.
Heal Living. Valerie, please don't die.
I can't keep this up much longer.
I did ask you to heal Living, did I not? Okay, I did remember wanting you to heal Living. Okay, heal Living again. Nice. Okay. So far, so good. So we're basically we've got them kite. The whole idea of this was to use the stairs as part block, and we seem to be mostly doing that so far. Jeez, what the? Dude. Are you not getting any attacks off, Ari? Alright, can you please... Good. No, wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back here.
You should have run!
Still time for surrender.
Nice. Okay.
Something bothering you?
All right. I'm able to save it. I'm able to save it. I am not yet dead, people. I took some big hits, but I'm not dead yet.
Share your troubles.
Okay.
Give the order.
And Lindsay was called forth. Here!
Okay.
I am your shield.
Right now, you are my dead body unless you can get fixed up. Okay, I know he's got a cure moderate. Yep.
Don't hesitate.
I'm listening.
Okay. And one more of those cure moderate would be nice. Unless I've used those up, which I might have. No, I didn't. Still have one of those.
Just letting the ink dry.
Alright, good.
Ready and willing.
Okay, so... By the way, in case people are curious, this is exactly the way that you used to do things in Baldur's Gate as well. Playing with the sort of like... Because we're going to go over here and there are going to be more bandits.
Can you make an epic pose? This is inspiration.
I won't let you take them from me.
Alright.
You forced my hand.
Now, can we hit you with something awesome? Like that, say?
Protect me, please. What?
Oh, the stupid owlbear.
Last chapter.
I see your light.
I can't. Oh, after so long, I learned to stand.
The Stag Lord clutches something resembling a charm in his bloody fingers, seemingly placing the last of his hope into it. You hear a snapping sound, and then a dull sigh bursts from the Stag Lord's chest. I know the pain you've endured in your life, but that doesn't excuse the atrocities you committed.
Spare me your compassion, your judgment. I'll sleep now. I'll wait for her.
This won't kill me.
Well, the problem is that that's not going to matter if...
I still got it. Could this happen?
They go down!
Nah, darn it. Okay, so that's not going to work. So I've got to still deal with... So there's still two guys basically left, plus the owlbear. So I've still got to take care of the owlbear somehow. And I think the best way to do it is going to be to run someone forward and then kite them back. So let's get Valerie here. Okay. I'm going to need you to enlarge person on her again, I believe. If I have enlarged person. Oh, she has it.
Here.
I am your shield. To victory!
Thousand deaths!
I don't want you to go anywhere. You all stay right where I placed you. Aha! There we are.
Tear them apart!
Rage. Charge.
This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong. This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong.
Just go around there.
Let us strike as one!
This won't kill me.
Alright.
I always survive.
Man. I love how it's not even doesn't even fit in the screen. I don't think he's gonna get to her in time, but nice. Way to be a little late. Way to be late, Tristan. Way to be late.
Consider me provoked.
Oh, Sarenrae, I see your light.
I didn't do this right.
Me, please.
Alright. So we defeated the owlbear. Alright, so now there's 2 left. And they're really messed up now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Arv really unsure. I don't know. Am I going to be able to... Enemies nearby? What do you mean? There's certainly no enemies nearby here. Let's see. This is where I wish I had an area effect spell with her, and I don't.
I'm not afraid.
Thousand deaths!
Nope, 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 nope. Everyone go back to where I told you to go. Retreat immediately. I said go back to where I told you to go. Now you waste all of your spells. Awesome. Use all of your spells, waste all of them up. Keep it up. Just keep wasting all your spells and doing all that good stuff.
You can count on me.
I know I can, Valerie, because I mean Octavia, because my next one is to do this.
Face me if you dare.
Thousand deaths! I won't let you take them from me!
So everyone use up all your potions of invisibility, your potions of cat's grace, your aspect of the whatever. You use all your stuff.
What's the holdup?
Oh, man. Okay. I have... No, I don't have... Okay. Right. So, yeah, I'm sure the Stag Lord will understand.
Let's give them what they deserve.
Deaths! from me.
This will hurt.
Damage.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, man. Well. Okay, wait.
I am never wrong.
Outdoor adventures are good for
Okay, your
skin
turn.
and body shape, but they just ruin
He has the higher ground.
Life ends here.
I have told all of you to stay exactly where you are, and that's exactly what I have meant. Please do so post-haste. When I want you to leave and do your crazy thing that will get you all killed, I will do that. Alright. Dramatic music, and I'm still out of range.
Ready and willing.
Alright. Thanks.
I'm not afraid.
Oh, you missed? You're not supposed to miss. How many of these potions of invisibility and potions of cat's grace do you think they have? Because eventually, they're not going to hold on to these, right? Eventually?
Face me if you dare.
I won't let you take them from me.
I wish I knew how much damage I was doing to this guy. I mean, like, or how much damage has been done to him already. Like, let me see. So, hold on a second. So, if I look at this, he's done... his red hit point bar on top. Yeah, but how do I read that, though? Where is his red... Oh, is it only in combat that I can see that? Is that the idea? Let's see. Hold tab to check it.
Give them what they deserve.
So it looks like maybe that's like half. I am enjoying myself greatly. All right. Now this one. Okay. All right, now we're going to try some Jolt.
We will prevail.
Miss. I wonder if she's got any Scorching Ray. Shocking Grasp, that's melee. A lot of protection from evil. Corrosive touch. Oh wait, don't I have a wand of magic missile? I think I do. Yes, I do have a wand of magic missile. I completely forgot about that. Alright.
Thousand deaths. I won't let you take them from me.
We're getting there. We are definitely getting there. Alright. I'm loving this because there's so many guys up there. Or were so many guys up there.
Face me if you dare.
Now see, in the old days on Baldur's Gate, what I would do is I would drop a cloud kill and a web in the same spot. Web, cloud kill, and sometimes an entangle for just for good measure. That was pretty clutch, let me tell you. It's a little ways back, to be honest, Metchet. I probably should save again, actually. This is basically just me seeing if I can do this. I sometimes am able to do something like this out of range, because there's only one other guy down there, and I already killed the owlbear. So, I'm going to save it there under really unsure. But I have fun seeing how far I can push the envelope on these things. Alright. This guy's almost dead. This guy is almost dead. And this dude has used like 700 potions of invisibility. He just keeps being like, aspect of the Falcon, blah, 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 combat finished. Blah, 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 combat finished. Blah, 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 combat finished. Brrr, combat finished.
I can't. Oh. After so long, I learned to stand.
Success! Success! Victory! Oh, God, that is the best.
Down better ones.
That is the best. Oh my God, that is so funny. I will get to share the joyous news with Oleg. Oh my God. I will do that just as soon as I have taken out this one dude who remains. Where are you?
Onwards, together.
I know you're around here somewhere.
Let's give them what they deserve.
Whoops. Okay, that's not gonna work. There we are. That's not gonna work. See, this is where I wish I had an AoE spell that I could just drop right there. Man, that would have been... That'd be clutch. But I don't really have... I mean, I have disrupt spells and so on, but... Problem is everybody's in a bad way here. I guess I could... Could I enlarge person anymore? No. No.
Share your troubles.
Touch of good. Go forth. Okay.
What you want?
It's not, I guess it's not a bad idea, although...
I'm not doing it wrong. The spell is flawed. I'm not doing it wrong. The spell is flawed. I'm not doing it wrong. The spell is flawed.
Can't do it because you have to target it on somebody.
I need a challenge.
Look at how many of these potions and abilities does this dude have?
Blood for Gorum!
Aha!
Serves you right.
Let's see.
Consider me provoked.
This won't kill me.
Okay, let's see.
I'll survive. I always survive.
This is bad.
Repent!
Oh, Saren Ray, I see your light.
Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I'm a little... No! No, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I can't, that's not gonna work. It doesn't work. I can't lose them permanently. Yeah, it did look like that. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I was doing great. But I've still got to figure out how to get that guy's invisibility free. I don't have any, like, purge magic or anything like that. And my guys are so injured that... Yeah, the problem with the sword and board doing the pulling, though, is that he's going to hit her, and she, if she takes damage, again, is dead. That's what all of these stupid red effects, which I really don't like this thing, but this red effect is designed to indicate that, and the only one who doesn't have that right now is Miri. That's the problem. Yeah, that's... Otherwise, you're 100% right. Like, that's exactly what I should do. And the whole thing that I'm doing is silly, obviously. I'm aware of that. I just think that it's fun to try to figure out ways to get around, you know, what would otherwise be a really ridiculous fight.
Something bothering you?
Can I... Okay, what if I give her... Because all she... Oh, my moderate... No, she has moderate wounds.
Right here, my friend.
For some reason, I thought that she was out of potions. Okay. You had more custom healers, yeah. Cure moderate, nice. Let's see. I might still be able to get her, though, to... She could still possibly do it. If I have the two of them, basically... Alright, so this is what we're going to do. No, I agree, Frown. I think it's fun sort of tactically trying to figure out how to do this. So here's what I'm going to try. All right, chat? I'm going to move Valerie forward, right? And I think she's got an enlarged person potion still left someplace, if I'm not mistaken. I think there is an enlarged person somewhere. There's a reduced person. That doesn't really help as much. I thought there was... I thought I had one. Maybe I don't. There's also... I could also make her invisible, too. Invisible Barbarian. Not a terrible idea. Not a terrible idea. And thank you, Salvin. That's not a terrible idea. Okay, this is going to be... This is a little bit of theory crafting, so to speak. But... So what we do is... Here's how we do this, chat. Alright, ready for this?
Here.
Here we go. Vanish.
Done with waiting. An ambush, eh?
I won't let you
Vanish.
go. Unseen.
Alright. It's the gorilla team. I give to you the 3 ninjas, people. Alright. Are being silly. You've heard better rock band names before? Here we go, people.
I need a challenge. I'm listening.
Rage.
I've been taught if someone annoys you, you either pray or polish your armor.
Here I am.
This is why my armor gleams as it does.
Where'd you go, bro? Yeah, it wore out already.
As you victory!
Aha! Okay.
Consider me provoked.
This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong.
This spell's
No.
not supposed to work like that.
Avenge me.
What? How did that happen? All right.
This is for you.
All right. Ow.
Won't
God.
kill me.
How can you miss him?
I'll survive. I always survive. This will hurt.
I'm writing you out of our story.
Aw, man. Nope. Nope. The Three Ninjas would be a good band name. Engage your ranged. Yeah, but well, see, if I get them to, yeah. I'm trying to trigger him, if you'll pardon the semi-pun, or semi-meme. I'm trying to trigger him.
As you order.
Here.
No.
Hey!
How may I help?
Okay.
I need a challenge.
You don't need a challenge.
I'm not afraid.
Oh my god. Wow, that's sneak damage though.
Serves you right.
No, it's just that my guys are extremely weakened because of the way that I did this fight, and so that's basically why. And this guy is a commander too.
This won't kill me.
It'd also be nice if she would stop missing.
Survive. I always survive.
Stop missing!
Can someone help me?
Stop missing! Oh my god.
This strike, my masterpiece.
I'm miserable.
Could this happen?
See your light.
Wow. No, I don't want to do that if I can avoid it. All right. I do have pets, but not... I don't have... Oh, you mean like actual companion pets? Yeah, no, I don't have that. All right. I just wish that she was less like... Although I keep forgetting that she's got a rage. I do need to remember to do that.
I need a challenge. What you want?
So what you
Don't
what you want? Okay, now
Adventures call to
Song of Courage, please. Oh wait, we have more cure moderates? Man, why was I not told this? I forgot that Lindsay has cure moderates. I forgot all about that. Okay. So, Lindsay's got cure moderates. How about one more of those?
Yes.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
This will hurt.
Okay. Now, I want... Octavia, if you would please take this bastard down. All right, sneak attack. Okay, going a little better. Okay, I already did that. You were already raging. What can you do? Do you have any other tricks up your sleeve? Scroll of Call Lightning. Oh my gosh. Yes! Ha ha ha! We did it, chat. We freaking did it. Booyah! And none of them are completely dead. None of them are completely dead. Pow! We used up all of it. They didn't say it could be done. They said it couldn't be done. But we freaking did it. Yes. They are injured and falling apart. But they freaking won. And that's what matters here, really. Oh my gosh. My 3-year-old waves high, gives a high five. I give a high five back to your 3-year-old, Frown. I have a 3-year-old myself, so I'm a huge fan. Thank you. Oh, I'm very excited. Ooh, there's a bunch of magic stuff. Spirit magic helmet. I dig that. Yay! I'm so excited. That's super cool. Oh man, that was really satisfying. This is the way, there was I think it was Baldur's Gate 1 or 2, I can't remember, where you would actually, there's a chessboard. I forget what, I don't remember if it was BG 1 or 2, but there's a spot where you basically stand like back on one of the back rows, right? And then you cast, like I was saying, Cloud Kill, Stinking Cloud, Web, and Entangle, and then just wait for the screaming to stop. It is the most satisfying thing when I actually figured that out when I was younger. And oh man, that was the bomb right there. Cloak of Winter Veil. Okay, let's put on some of this stuff before we get most of the rest of the treasure here. Cloak of the Winter Veil. This cloak guarantees wearer a +1 resistance bonus on all saving throws and cold resistance 10. Bonuses of the same type usually don't stack. Okay, I like that. Let's do that then. Lesser braces of archery. Use any bow with a +1 competence bonus. Well, I know someone who could use something like that. Booyah with that archery. Boots of Elven Kind, +5 competence bonus on mobility checks. That is something which would work really well for you. The Stag Helmet focuses wearer's attention on the weak points of enemies, giving +1 insight bonus to attack rolls against flat-footed and flanked targets. I'm trying to think of who would probably use that the most. Oh yeah, 100%. Woodland's Aegis, light armor studded. This +2 studded leather allows the wearer to cast Barkskin spell once per day as a 3rd level druid. Really? Okay. Let's see. What do you have? You've got full plate, right? Yeah. This might actually help overall. No, it doesn't. Okay. So never mind that. Yeah, that's better. All right, and then my boy, Arvin. A Savage Bow. This +1 composite longbow grants its wielder the ability to cast Aspect of the Falcon spell 3 times per day as a 1st level druid. Okay, I call shenanigans because when we were just doing that just then, Chad, he cast Aspect of the Falcon like 8 times, okay? There was no 3 times per day. +3 competence bonus for perception, 1 bonus attack rolls, ranged weapons, critical multiplier, blah, 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 blah. I dig it. And clearly going to be over my short bow. Yeah. Yeah. Bosses can cheat, quite apparently. The Broken Charm. We got a Ring of Protection +1. Lovely. A Miri. What? Oh, because you've already got one. Well... Okay, what else have we got? Games cheat. It's true. Agile Rapier +1. Enhancement +1 finesse wielding. I've seen that before. Nice. Kukri +1. The Glaive +1. All right, and then the rest of this is as it is. Okay. So we used a lot of items there, but that's okay, because we're still alive. Hey, whoa, I'm still alive. Okay, no, wait. Now I have to get rid of this. That time the slow actually helped. Scale mail, heavy shield. Alright, we got a toy dragon. We got a toy knight. We got some nuts. Yeah, we got these nuts. You know what nuts we have, chat? These nuts. Pearl. Gold coins. Bastard sword, which I'm going to have to check into because she, actually, Valerie uses a bastard sword. Oh, and a breastplate. We also got some Honyons. Okay. I have not had too much problem with the with identifying these things. 7 armor class, -3 armor check penalty, 3 max dexterity. I'm wondering if this would help a little bit. No, it wouldn't. Let's try to get her lightened up a little bit. No, it's lightened up. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Chain shirt +1. Right. All right. Good. Bastard sword +1. What kind of bastard sword do you have? You have a masterwork bastard sword. This is better, Valerie. Welcome to slightly more damage. Welcome to the world of slightly more damage. Belt of Mighty Constitution +2. Grants its wearer a +2 enhancement bonus to Constitution. Okay. Well, she's already got Belt of Strength. What belt are you wearing? Explorer's Belt? Okay, well that's a +2 to Con already, so... let's choose some Constitution. Okay. And a Great Club +2. I don't see what it's not that great. I've seen greater clubs. Okay. Good. Okay, the Stag Lord is defeated. His iron hand rules the stolen lands no longer. Let's get to the trading post and share the good news with Oleg. Maybe we should find Nugra the Druid, the insane father, the Stag Lord. How are we supposed to do that? Let's see. Okay, so I have to speak with Nettle. So I should probably do Riverbed, Nightmare, and then Stolen Land. Because I know after the Stolen Land, things go in a very different direction in this game, so... time to clear out the rest of the map, chat. I'm going to do that, PKD fan.
In due time.
I believe I found something.
I'm not afraid.
Are you freaking kidding me? Come on, Lindsay.
Serves you right.
Whoa, hey now. Where did these guys come from? I already defeated your guy.
Won't kill me.
Man.
You should have run.
Wow.
Masterpiece.
I always survive. Avenge me.
Hey, can someone help me?
Don't hold back.
I die. Afraid.
I still got it.
All right, all right.
Goodness.
I guess what I've got to do is enter the fort and rest up. Although, I wonder if when I enter the fort, I'm going to get a ton more guys, which is possible. I guess we'll see what happens. I'll try to enter the fort and see if I can get more guys there. Whatever happened to you defeat the boss and everybody else just immediately runs away? Whatever happened to that fun time?
I see something. Would you look at that? Anything else? Applause, please.
Empty wine bottles cover the floor.
I failed. I'm sorry.
Done
and done.
There we go. No problem. A punching dagger and padded armor. Okay. I'm going to have a lot of stuff to sell. Let's see. Padded armor +1, a punching dagger +1. Mostly just long enough to be able to get back is what we're looking at here.
Applause, please.
Silver buckle, gold coins. A rusty horseshoe and gold coins. A light hammer. Please, hammer, don't hurt them. Shining scale. And gold coins. Okay. Now that we've opened that up, let me save it in here. Probably gonna be more traps in here.
Interesting.
Anything else?
Moonstone, golden trinket, silver chain, gold coins. I have a feeling we have a lot of money in our future, people. This luxurious bed is untouched. It seems it hasn't been slept in for some time. Well, yeah. Alright, we've got a wooden plate, a carved figurine, gold coins. We've got a bottle of oil, more coins. Secret overlords, the essence of the world order. And the great debates. I like these books, but I'm not going to use stream time at the moment to talk about that. The Legend of the Pathfinder. Although normally I like to read those things, but... Old map of Aveston. Okay.
There's something here.
Whoa. Disarm it, please.
Applause, please.
Lindsay's fairly good with those, actually.
I'm not afraid.
Oh! It's Crazy Nugra.
Consider me provoked. Last chapter.
Wow. Alright, we found him. We're still not all dead. I just want to point that out. We're still not dead. Nugra's crumpled note. He calls to her again, his queen. He drinks, he calls to her, he drinks again. I have no idea who she is. I can't even tell if she exists outside his own drunken vision. But I know he'll call to her, and then he'll crash around angrily, yelling that she didn't come. Then he'll come for me. I obey the rules. I do as he says. I keep silent until he allows me to speak, but he still beats me every time he drinks and rages. He says he'll burn my hands in acid next time. Will I still be able to write? Oh, man. I feel kind of bad for the father. But actually, wait, the father did a bunch of other stuff, too. Now that I think of it. Because the father did terrible stuff to him, now that I think about it. Hide armor +2, huh? Why are you not dead? But they're still alive, though. They're all at death's door, but now I just need to go rest at Oleg's and they'll be okay again. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh. Better than what I've already got. Okay. Nice. Okay, that takes care of the fort. Actually, just about takes care of the fort. Right. Right, exactly right, Ernell. I mean, I didn't attack him, he attacked me, but I'm not going to feel all broken up about it, honestly. Oh, you're not going to let me... Wait. Uh-oh.
Due time.
Not going to let me rest in here. That's lame. Not going to let me rest in here. But it's all right because we got stuff that we need. Let me go out here. Let me try to rest out here. No, it's not going to let me do that. That's not going to work because I don't have enough rations. Alright, well. In that case, I'm going to have to avoid those bandits over there, because I've taken out the guys that I needed to, honestly. So I'm just going to stick to the left side of the map, pretty much. Yeah. Which is lame. Completely freaking lame.
I'm there.
Okay. Look at my party. Bruised, battered, but still alive. Still somehow vaguely alive. Okay, I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. Oh. Well, I'll take some of Cressel's soft cheese. Oh, you know what, chat? Cheese curds. I mean, if I'm going to get soft cheese, I know, but they're so freaking heavy. All right, all right. You're probably right. Yeah, it's like that movie Miranda Flatliners. I don't know if you ever saw that movie. That's fair enough. I will get the Masterworks. You're right. They are very they are worth a lot of money. The trailer for that. Yeah. I'm going to have a lot of stuff to sell. A lot of stuff. Okay, that's too heavy. Yep. 2 Masterword hand axes. Oh, and I didn't realize that there was studded leather that was magical. That would have been my bad. It's probably not as good as what I already have, but I can sell it. Look at all this stuff. For Flatliners, yeah. It was kind of a creepy movie, honestly. It was during a time when, for some reason, I watched movies like that, and not anymore. I'll tell you what. Studded leather +1. Okay. All right. Now we bail out. And then we rest. And the resting, yeah, exactly. It is. You're right. You're right. It's going to be Mad Bank. And the resting, remember, is just to basically get us enough where we can... I'm going to try to hit up... Riverbed Nightmare is Nettle. So I'm going to see if I can get to him on the way back. But all I'm basically trying to do is rest enough to get there. Right, that's Nettle's Crossing. So we're going to go past into Nettle's Crossing and then the rest of the way. Now I can buy more potions. True. And I do need them. Whoops. I would like to rest, please.
I really admire Guy and the Archknights of Avastan. I hope we can do some good in the world like they did. We just seem so... I don't know. We are not the heroes I imagined the Archknights to have been.
Don't be sad just because we don't measure up to some book. Even if it was based on real people, I am sure they didn't always agree. Don't focus on what we struggle with. Write your story about what we do well.
True, Likey. Good. All right, so good. So everybody is healed. Now, that doesn't mean that they're still at death's door, but try to avoid them. Evade!
I need to catch my breath.
Okay, in we go to Nettle's Crossing. We're going to hand this in on the way. Then we're going to head back to Oleg. We're going to rest, and then we're going to talk to him.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
It'll be nice when we get back, so why don't you just relax? All right, let's go talk to our boy Nettle. I think he's down here somewhere. There he is.
Stag Lord is dead. Pharasma awaits. Farewell, Arvinellara.
You freed an innocent soul from eternal torment, Arvinellara. Yours is truly a noble soul. Tristan lowers his head and begins whispering a prayer. The corpse crumbles to the ground. Nice. We weren't the only ones to sigh with relief. We vindicated many innocent lives that accursed bandits. That accursed bandit had taken. Yes. Success. No more nightmares. Nice. Complete. Anything? A magical short spear. I don't suppose... Short spear +1. Yeah, it's not very exciting. It's alright, though. That is alright. We turned in that quest, and we're on way. Yes, we will gather our strength back at Oleg's, which is where we're headed next, people. I'm going to be wrapping up here very shortly, folks. Of course, it has been a lot of fun today, but I'm going to have a stream as well on my own channel for a little bit, for about an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 45 minutes or so, partly to talk about my Kickstarter, my Icarus Jelena Kickstarter. But I did want to make sure, if I was able to, that I could get this in, because I felt bad that I was not able to be there with all of you wonderful folks earlier today, but again, it was unavoidable, so... All right, 15 hours. Let's go. Try to avoid. Steampunk Belladonna. I will probably be playing... I'm going to be starting by playing Deus Ex Human Revolution. I may throw in a surprise if we get to certain milestones. I mentioned tonight that if we hit 6,600 on my Kickstarter, I would gift out a GOG.com game on this channel to someone who won it. But we may not reach that level tonight, so I will probably do that over on my channel as well. So I'll have a couple of giveaways, and I'll be playing some Deus Ex Human Revolution, which is sadly not a GOG.com game, although I wish it were. But yeah. So that's probably what I will be playing. And I play a lot of tabletop games on my channel as well, by the way. No, I do not want to rest. I'm going to be there as soon as we get to the trading post, which is right here. My channel name, if you type in !host, it's Arvin Elleron, same as my name, Steampunk. If you type in just !host, though, you'll see all the links, which is probably going to be the easiest thing, I think, to do. Oh. Cutscene. Valerie catches up with you near the trading post and touches you on the shoulder. Arvin Elleron, can I talk to you? Now that the Stag Lord is defeated, you rightfully own the stolen lands. Jamandi Eldori will endorse you and grant you the Baron's title. What will you do when you sit on the throne, Arvin Elleron? Please don't say you haven't thought about it. There's enough work to do in the stolen lands, running off bandits, founding a state, protecting the common people. Whatever happens, I hope you're beside me. I appreciate your help, and I appreciate you yourself, Valerie. Valerie carefully studies your face for a long time as if trying to find something. Finally, she gives you a soft smile and shakes her head. I would put down any other man who would say this, but not you. I'm sure you value me, my support, and my military talent. Yes. Ish. Okay. Listen to that music. Okay.
I do what I must.
Oh, thank you for the host, Frown. I mean, the host. God. I is pro streamer. Thank you for the... Thank you, Frown, so much for being on my channel, for following me over on my channel. Welcome to the Arvanauts, as we call ourselves over there.
I'm off.
Yeah, welcome, everybody. If you like story and narrative, this is a lot of what I do on my channel as well. And, of course, on here, I do that every Tuesday with the Pen and Pixel show that I run. Okay, lovely. Now, let's sell a bunch of stuff, please. And then we're going to talk to Oleg. All right, Bakken. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Will you give me money when I asked for cinnamon buns? Streaming on July 5th. July 5th, Friday. Yes, I will be, in fact. I believe I am fixed. The schedule is a little erratic for the next week or so because, first of all, it's early July, so there's some things which can shift a little bit before the month gets more into it. And the other reason is that I'm out on the West Coast, so I live in New York City, but I'm out on the West Coast visiting family, which means that we've got a lot of stuff that is not that I don't have, like, the internet is not as where I'm going, where I am visiting, they pretty much don't have internet of the same type that would be, like, really useful and, et cetera, et cetera. So for a variety of reasons, it means that it's not as easy to kind of get everything squared away out here. But having said that, wow, 2075. But so I will, nonetheless, I will be streaming on July 5th, but I don't know. The time may be a little bit off for that one. We are rich, boys. We are rich, B-O-I-S. Rich boys. Okay. 9,000 gold. Deal. 9,000 gold. Okay. Now what we need to do is... How much for all of them? 11 cure moderate potions. Done. How much for all of your... 71 cure light wound potions. Done. Sold. Let's see what else. How much for all of your cure moderate wounds? Done! I will take it. Give me all of your things. All of your stuff. Oh, rations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rations. Where are your rations at, bro? Does he have rations? Wand of Snowball. Where? Oh, Oleg does. All right. Well, then in that case, we're going to... let us save this before I talk to Oleg. Okay, we're going to delete a few things. Going to delete... I always like to... I had a bunch of extra saves that I did. So let's get rid of a lot of these. All right. And then let's save over that. Lovely. Okay, Oleg. Let's chat. A fine day to you. What brings to you by? Oh, show me your wares first. What brings me by is camping supplies. Done. Success. Camping supplies. Complete. Ooh, okay, now look at this. Look at this. Hold on now. Now, I have a question, chat. I could afford to get some of this. Wow, some of these are really nice. I could afford to get this. If I get the Belt of Giant Strength +2 and the Belt of Incredible Dexterity, am I going to find those kinds of things just walking around in the game, or is that a pretty legit belt? If you know what I'm asking. Like, is that reasonably legit? I mean, it's legit in stats, but I'm asking, is it reasonably legit in terms of what I can find? Yes, you will find them? Okay, so I should save the money then? Okay. All right. Okay. Oh. Sold. I don't care. It's bag of holding. Whatever. Okay. Where's my bag of holding at? That's exactly, Clover Jean, why I just got a bag of holding. Wait, why can I not? Okay, wait, how do I... How do I open this? Okay, how do I... Oh, does it not... Okay, so it just lightens your load? Oh, whoopsie. Okay, yeah, so... So I am... Well, see, this is the thing that I find a little bit irritating. It's overloaded because right now it's only assuming that he by himself is carrying, like, it's just him, which is irritating. Yeah, I see that, the negative 100 pounds. So it doesn't split it evenly among the party. No, I know, but it means that it's hard for me to tell how much my weight is. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's 645.9 pounds. So I have to split it among 6 people. I mean, I can do that, but basically what that means is that 645 is actually manageable, right? Isn't that fair? Because maybe, oh my God, 500 pounds, you're right. Because maybe what I should do is, okay, so maybe what I should do is, should I maybe, don't I have a storage chest upstairs? One big fatty. There you go, Brown. Don't I have a storage chest upstairs, though? Can I put stuff in here and it'll stay? It will, right? Because what I'll do is I'll just split it. Not all of it, for God's sake. Okay. So probably, let me split this more. Okay. So we've got 20. I think that's probably fine. Okay. I think that's reasonable. Well, maybe not. Let me throw another 5 in there. Okay, I think 15 is safe. Alrighty. Oh, right. Good call. So I really should get, okay. So I should get 3 more, is what that means. Yep. Oh, God damn it. Alright. Let me do this 32. Alright. There we go. 18. Lovely. Cool. Alright. Let's get downstairs. Let's save it, and then let's talk to Oleg and advance the game before we wrap up for this evening. The magic of math. Alright.
We should move.
Okay, let's save that. Oh, I have another one of these on shores? And Arv is not silly anymore because Arv did the job. Arv's at Oleg's. That's what he is. Okay. All right, Oleg. Now it's time to advance things. The Stag Lord's gone. We found his fortress and sent the villain to oblivion. Oblivion. Oleg looks at you with respect bordering on admiration. And good riddance. Maybe now we'll be able to actually live in the Stolen Lands rather than just surviving. Without a doubt, more people will flock here now. It'll surely boost trade, but all the noise they'll bring with them. Yeah, okay, whatever. There goes the neighborhood. Tell me how awesome I am again, please. Well, that's none of your concern. Nope. I bet you can't wait to return to Restov and report your great victory. Restov awaits. I plan to set off right away. The fog seems to be thinning, but we should wait until it burns off completely. In the meantime, I'll gather some supplies for your journey to make sure you can enjoy your trip back to Restov.
Good work. Nice to see I haven't lost my intuition for people. Not many would have managed to set out to the Stolen Lands and return with the Stag Lord's head. But I knew you could handle it.
Yeah, well, you know, look.
Congratulations are in order. Today, you'll receive the title of Baron before the High Society of Restov, and even Natala Sertova personally. God's bless her. Tomorrow, you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands if you wish, but this time as a ruler. But matters of state can wait. For now, enjoy this feast in your honor. All the city leaders are here. It's a great opportunity to make some useful connections. Speaking of connections, let me introduce you to Kasil Aldori. He's my adopted son and apprentice. He's a trustworthy man. I'd like to send him with you as an envoy.
He's a spy! Kasil, a young half-orc with impeccable poise, performs a textbook-perfect bow. Do you already know about my encounter with Tartuccio?
Of course. Keston gave me a full report. You dealt with the scoundrel perfectly. It would be naive to think that none of your neighbors will try to stick their hands in your affairs. Especially that sly fox Iravetti.
Jamandi, just what kind of game are you playing? I think I have the right to know.
Yes, you certainly have that right. But tell me, how well do you know Brevoy's history, or the current political atmosphere? It won't be an easy explanation.
What do I need to know about the history of Brevoy?
What's now called Brevoy was originally two different countries, Rostland and Issia. 200 years ago, they were stuck in constant squabbles. Then, Coral the Conqueror showed up and united the two states into one. Such diplomatic tricks are easy to manage when you have dragons at your disposal.
So I've heard, although it usually doesn't work well at the end of a TV show.
The so-called noble houses of Brevoy, mainly Sertova, Orlovsky, and Lebeda,
This is sounding like
once
Battletech.
ruled over Issia. We, the Aldori, ruled Rostland. The royal house Rogarvia, founded by Coral the Conqueror, forced us into obedience. But 200 years isn't long enough to make peace with such a troubled history. Even 2,000 years wouldn't be enough for us to accept Issian rule. Brevoy is a country held together by a thread, and that thread grows ever weaker.
What do I need to know about the current political atmosphere?
We, the Aldori and the great noble houses, spent 200 years under the rule of invaders, the royal house Rogarvia. We plotted, we schemed, we stabbed each other in the back, but open confrontation was out of the question. But a few years ago, House Rogarvia disappeared. No one knows how or why, but one day, their manors were just empty, and the force that held Brevoy together, that kept us from a bloody feud, ceased to be. Brevoy is currently ruled by the House Sertova,
Okay.
the former kings of Issia.
Okay.
But their power pales in comparison to that of House Rogarvia when they were here. So now Sertova and Aldori stand facing each other, staring each other in the eye, waiting for the other to draw their sword. It's an untenable situation. No one wants a civil war that would drown Brevoy in blood. But peace between us is also out of the question.
What role do I play in your plans?
Rostland wants to regain its independence, and we will regain it. The power the Isians hold over us is humiliating and costly. And the Sertovas won't give us our freedom without a fight. That is, unless there is some external power that can force everyone to sit down and talk. Do you see where this is going?
Yeah, you want to make me your own personal strongman.
The stolen lands are disputed territory. Brevoy can't appropriate them without raising protests from each of the neighboring states. However, if some brave people were to found independent states on that land, it would be another matter entirely. My hope is that you and your future neighbors, Baron Hannes Drelev and Captain Maegor Varn, will become our allies. But even your neutrality would introduce a powerful counterbalance to the aggression of the noble houses. Maybe, with your help, the inevitable division of Brevoy can occur without too much pain.
Don't the Sword Lords have any other foreign allies capable of playing this role?
We hope to get some help from the Maivani Eldori, the descendants of the Sword
A lot of these
Lords
names
who
are like
fled from Coral's rage
this and
to
that.
build a new nation in the south. But the Isians know this well, and are doing everything they can to deny us this hope. I won't go into details, but if my intelligence is correct, if a civil war starts in Brevoy, Maivan will be too occupied with its own inner troubles to interfere.
What part does Restov play in this game?
Restov is a free city, proud of its independence from everyone, including the Aldori Sword Lords. But when it comes to Rostland's liberation, our goals align. This whole plan is our joint creation with Lord Mayor Yosef Selemius.
If Natala is already here, why did she let you grant me the title?
Actually, she could still intervene and disrupt the proceedings. But she's a Sertova. Their games are always complex and multi-layered. They're always looking for ways to turn defeat into victory. If she's decided to allow you to become a Baron, it means she already has some idea of how she can turn it to her benefit. Let's consider how she could do so.
I think it's still too early for me to say that, Lego. I would say that this is a solid RPG and I'm enjoying it, but I would not put it among the best RPGs that I've played yet. It's going to need to come some way before it gets up to the Baldur's Gate 2, Baldur's Gate 1, Ultima Underworld, Torment, Planescape Torment, that level of game. It's got to go pretty far freaking up there before it can reach that level. So, but it's solid.
Maybe she understands that Rostland will inevitably separate, and she doesn't want a war.
I will
In
check that. I
case,
don't know.
new states
I would
in
need
the
to check
Stolen
again
Lands give the
on
Isians
GOG
a
Galaxy.
reason to sit down and talk without losing face. But that's an optimistic view. And truth be told, it doesn't quite match up with what we've come to expect from the Sertovas. The more likely scenario is that Natala wants to win you over to her side. If war breaks out and at least one of you stabs us in the back, Rostland will be surrounded by enemies. That might be enough to bring about our downfall. But you would fall first, and your newly formed states would be left in ruin. The Isians always like to have someone around to pull their chestnuts out of the fire for them. A piece of friendly advice? Don't do business with House Sertovas, no matter what promises they make you. Any deal with the noble houses is a deal with devils.
What happens next?
How should I know? We're in the middle of a big game. And today, you move from being merely a piece on the board to being one of the players.
Thank you for the explanation.
I hope you have a better understanding of what's at stake. Don't think I'm trying to impose a nanny or a spy on you. We're neighbors now.
It is natural
You'll
20.
need someone knowledgeable
Also, I like
about
that name.
Brevoy's politics to act as an ambassador to your court. If you don't like Casil, you're free to choose someone else, but I won't be able to vouch for the loyalty or trustworthiness of another envoy.
By the way, Natural 20, I have a feeling you're going to like stuff that I do on this channel and other channels, since I play a lot of D&D, and I have sponsored campaigns, 2 sponsored campaigns and 2 or 3 other campaigns on my channel. I have about 5 campaigns going on my channel right now, 3 or 4 of which I do myself, and then 1 or 2 of which are hosted on my channel. So if that name is what I think it is supposed to be, you'll probably find a home there. And of course, on here. And immediately, the follow. Waplow! He's just like, here, take that. That's funny. Thank you. I'm going to speak with the guests.
Enjoy your evening. When you're ready for the official part, come to me.
All right. Okay, the Stag Lord, that bloodthirsty bandit who had seized power of the stolen lands, is finally defeated. The road, let's see, I know about this already. So that is over. The hero deserves a reward for his feat, a baron's title. All the high society of Restov are gathered to witness the ceremony. Even Natalia Sertova honored the celebration with her presence, although she seemed almost ready to intervene. What could it be that so vexes the nobility? A mystery? Perhaps Arvanelleron will be able to understand it once he's become one. A mystery or a noble? Mingle with the guests. A high society reception is always excellent entertainment. You can drink plenty of expensive wine and stuff yourself with tiny sandwiches on sticks, or you can skip the time wasted on gluttony and make a few useful connections. That is very good to know. However, it is something which I am going to spend more time with at a later point. Because unfortunately, I've got to rise up on out of here, folks. I have got a stream that I've got to do on my own channel. This is much later than I normally go on my own channel. And of course, I am right now on the West Coast of the United States, visiting family and so on. So this isn't even my office, actually. So I need to be able to make sure that I go over there and do some streaming tonight. I do want to remind everybody, by the way, that if you want to know more about what I do over there, you should head over there in about, I would say, about 20 minutes to 25 minutes or so. I'll have it set up and ready to go. As I say, we'll be playing some Deus Ex Human Revolution, and I'll also be talking more about my Icarus Jelinek Kickstarter. If you like graphic novels and art and story, please consider checking out that Kickstarter because it's kind of important to me. I am an author, and so this is a book that I wrote, not a book that I illustrated. The art is done by a guy named Dacela Fabio. It is being published by Athos Arts Press, and we have had some big pledges over the last couple of days, but we've still only got about 10 days left to go, and we are only 50% of our goal, so we've got a lot of work left to do. So hopefully you can stop over there for some giveaways and fun and so forth in what will be a pretty short stream, only about an hour and a half or so, but we'll get some Deus Ex Human Revolution done while we are in the process of doing that. Since somebody asked, I do want to mention that I have played 22 hours and 40 minutes, so closing in on 23 hours is what I have played. So, and as I say, I have enjoyed it. I really definitely have enjoyed this so far. Now, I am not really interested in the Kingmaker part of this. Like, I'm interested in the RPG part, so I may just end up doing, like, whatever they call it, like, invincible and, you know, immortal and, like, you know, can't die ever and whatever as far as the kingdom is concerned, because I'm really more interested in the RPG side of things as well. So that is the deal. The quest window right after I closed it again. Well, yeah. Well, and when I was actually doing it, let the computer handle it. Yeah, like whatever. I just don't care about the kingdom part. So I'm just kind of like, whatever. You do that. So you don't want to do auto kingdom? Okay, like it doesn't matter to me. Whatever is the way that I can not do kingdom and just keep doing more awesome RPG. Like I want to play RPG. I don't want to run a kingdom. Oh, hi, Ballstagan. Thank you. Yes, definitely check out that link for more details about that. And yeah, like this actually, the frame rate, I still don't know why. There's something going on with the OBS and window capture. So when I do window capture on my portable rig here, it for some reason doesn't, it just drops the frame rate. As long as I'm just doing display capture, then it has no problem with any of it. So, and it just stays solid at 60 frames. So I don't know why, but anyway, but that's going to do it for me for tonight. That's also going to be it for GOG.com for today. Next person up is going to be the Crocs, who's going to be playing something awesome, but it's going to be tomorrow in sometime midday. So you're going to want to stop back for that. As for me, I'm going to be streaming, as I just said, over on my channel in just a little bit. And then I will be back again on Friday with what I think is Deus Ex Human Revolution and then D&D over the weekend. So that's what I've got going on for that. Next week, week, of course, I'll be back here on Tuesday for my last mobile stream, and then I'll be heading back home. So after that, my Pen and Pixels will be back at home base, so to speak. But at least one more Tuesday will be held in a undisclosed location, and I will be probably playing some more Pathfinder Kingmaker. When I get back to my place, it's going to be on to D&D with GOG Storm King's Thunder, which is going to be a good time. I've been really having a great time with that campaign. I want to thank everyone who made this an awesome stream tonight. Thank you to the wonderful mods, as always. Thank you to everyone for being patient as well. Again, my apologies that I got here late, but as I described, pretty much nothing I can do about it. Family stuff has to come first, so I was dealing with that. But I'm glad that I was able to get this in, and I'm looking forward to my little stream over on my channel as well. That's going to do it for me, though. Thank you all so much to everyone. Please make sure to follow GOG. Please make sure to sub the GOG, and please let everybody know about the channel and spread the word. And please, if you can, please stop by and check out the Kickstarter that I'm running as well. Again, if you like storytelling, that's basically what that is about. It's about story and community with amazing art and great lettering and layout and a great script and amazing work from Athos Arts as the publisher. So you definitely will want to check that out. That's it, though. I will catch all of you lovely people soon. Until next time, everyone be good to each other, and I will see you soon either on my channel, as he looks desperately for the thing that I'm supposed to have, either on my channel, there we go, either on my channel in a little bit, or on this channel back here next Tuesday for more Pen and Pixels. Otherwise, I'll see you all soon. Thanks, everyone, and have a good night. Bye for now.